I swear to God, politicians think we're all fucking stupid, honestly. They really do, because 99.9% of people have never walked through Parliament House doors. But at no point on social media did Jacinta Price ever say her position. Never did she say she was going to vote no. Not once, not before, not during the debate, not on social media, not anywhere. She did raise concerns, questions, and she did criticize some elements of the bill. But she never ever stated her position. But all of a sudden, after the vote, she's now stating her position. Yeah, nah, I'm not believing that bullshit. And anybody who is, you are the fucking reason why these politicians get away with shit. There's a continuation of this because there are loyal supporters out there. Instead of going, hey, you fucked up, now you have to work your ass off to prove that you are for Australians, then you need to start doing something better. But no, there are people out there that are so blindsided like it's a fucking football team, and they will drive our country into the ground. I would have rather her said, you know what, I didn't vote because I didn't know how to on these principles. Well, then that also tells me that you are ill-equipped to recognize what's going on in our country and what that bill meant, and that you didn't read the 140 page. And if you did, then you were still ill-informed that you had to take a back seat and say that you couldn't vote. Or the other thing is that you've walked out of chambers, gone and fucked around, and your time management as a senator is poor. So if you're poor behind closed doors and you know that you have to vote for something very significant, then what is going on behind closed doors when you have to make decisions on Australian affairs? So no, I'm not buying it. And this is no different to hasting.
From the top, I'll be voting no to this bill. Last week, Labor presented a bill which was terrible. I've just voted in the House to ban and deport militant Islamists and their supporters like Hizb ut-Tahrir from Australia.
Now, Hasty has come out and said 2 days prior that he was going to vote no. And then all of a sudden, on the day, he's voted yes for one element of that bill. What you guys all should have done was split those into components and said no straight out as a team. But it's funny how Susan Ley has also voted yes. But I want to say something, and people need to put their personal and emotional feelings aside. Fatima Payman said no. Have a think about that. She said no. Alex, I can't think of his name at the moment, but he said no. Now, I am personally starting to look at Alex as a proper leader for this country. I think he has a lot of good qualities, but I do hope he did genuinely vote no. But we need to start holding these politicians to account and not fucking nurse them like they're our kids. These are grown-ass adults being paid by the taxpayer. Don't forget who they are. They are not children.